Welcome back to Outside the Box with Candle Kitchens. This is my second vlog for my web design class taught by Dr. Darby. Today I'm going to be talking about three different things. I'm going to be talking about color relevancy in regards to web pages, the choices for critical success in web page design, and explaining the overall concept of design thinking. So, color, incredibly important. I have an entire handout, courtesy of Dr. Darby, talking about just like the importance of color in web design. Really, all of that is we associate certain colors with different emotions, different elements of our livelihood. So green, for example, can be life, nature. It can also mean wealth, because we associate green with money. And so all of these different emotional and social connotations end up funneling into our perception. And whenever we see prominent colors in images and web, in video, we automatically think, oh, because my room is orange, it is a bit more of a, but it's also a muted orange. It has a little bit of that energy, but because it's muted, it's a lower energy. Stuff like that. In regards to critical success, I should open my book to the right page. But for better design, we need to have better intuition focus, some elimination of choices, and elimination of distractions. Because when we talked about Hick's law in class, and when you provide more choices to the user, they end up becoming more distracted and less likely to make a choice. Or not less likely to make a choice. They'll still make a choice, but the more choices that you add, the longer it'll take for them to make a choice. And I actually experienced something like this earlier tonight when I went to a new Italian place over in Lubbock, and I saw so many different pasta and food options on the menu that I was so overwhelmed, and I just sat there. And then I picked a dish that I didn't actually realize had red sauce, which I'm not a huge fan of red sauce, and so I had to get the meal sent back. And then again, there were so many choices that I just went with a basic Alfredo. And it's not exactly me stepping out of my comfort zone like I usually want to do, which made me a little bit sad. But all that to say is, the more choices, the more overwhelming it can be, and it can either drive people away from your site, or it can take them way longer to actually get to the point that they need to be at for the page. And then design thinking. So I'm still trying to understand it myself. Overall, it's when you go even as a non-designer into thinking, how can I solve this problem, and actively working to build, and instead of just like theorizing about it, actually going in and experimenting with and performing the actions needed to make a change. And it can be really effective just in the sense of you may not have any experience in building an app, but by going in and giving a go at it, learning about ways to build an app, looking up videos of other people who are doing it, thinking about the features that the problem that you're trying to fix really especially needs to focus on, and then applying it to that, it helps to increase just like the overall ways that society improves. It improves our thinking. It helps us to approach issues of, let's solve this problem, rather than making something look pretty and appealing. And I think that's in essence what design should do. Design should be a way that we create more accessible and intuitive environments, with it also having that element of being aesthetically pleasing. But aesthetic should not be the focus. Anyways, there's my little spiel. See you next time.